duty. Hello, everybody. We're playing a new game. Maybe? Why?
Think about it.
Why is
think
it?
about it. Like,
Why
I'm
is
not
it?
even think about it. Let's just ignore the fact that that's sexual, okay? Let's just ignore the sexual part, all right?
Yeah?
Think about it. Cakes. Cakes are better when they're wetter.
Uh-huh.
Mountain Dew is just wet.
Mm-hmm. What else? Butter?
Butter.
Haha, there it is. Now you see? Nobody see. Ah, crap! There it is. There we go. Look at this guy. Look at this bro. All right, let me go through the settings here real quick. I think 75. Nah, none of that bullshit. Get it? Don't get it twisted. Epic the shit out of everything, except for. Actually, I don't see any things that I don't like. English, 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 English. Yeah, sure. Yes. Linguini at a Linguini al burro. I thought you was I thought it said linguini at burrito, and I'm like, what the fuck? That sounds great. Hello, hello. I think we're just gonna go with this. I don't know. This game was on my list of games I want to play, but I don't remember adding it to the list. So let's just see what this is. Maybe it's awesome. I don't know. It had good reviews. Not many people are streaming it though, so. Yeah, start a new game. You're very itchy. Well, you know, at least bugs love you. Right? That's something, right? Apparently certain blood types are better to bugs than others. I've got a blood type that bugs do not like. So, you know. Thaumaturge is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge, or tempermancer is one that discovers secrets in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and bring them to surface. Are they a doctor of souls? Is it possible to fully name the essence of the Thaumaturge without being born one? Okay. You don't need that kind of love. I mean, fair enough.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote.
Man, I am living large, huh?
I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through.
Oh.
Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health.
Is that...
Just as you requested.
Okay.
He doesn't know your intention. And with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me.
Why are we being followed by this skeleton ghost?
I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist.
So do they all think he's crazy because he's seeing skeleton ghosts?
Safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Ligia. A skeleton ghost trying to get your attention, man.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
I'm great.
You're not looking your best.
All right, shut up and do your job, dude. What do you want me to say? I got the Black Plague? First play a trick on him? Why would I do that? Am I a dick? Is this like a dick gameplay? What? Oh.
Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found. I hope you will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Send greetings to your sister.
Please add my love to you, my sister.
Touching.
Thanks.
From
You know, I'm glad when I send texts, my
My
phone
name
doesn't
is
do this to me.
Viktor Szulski. Szulski. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Yeah.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw, Russia.
And this is supposed
Wait,
to
is
be
this in
Georgia.
Russia?
Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere. On every map.
Oh.
Maps change.
I got my
know, I
map
know.
times wrong.
Let's get on
I
with
guess we're checking out 1905 Russia.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
I am Victor.
Loony.
What the fuck, dude? I should have played a trick on this guy. He's an asshole. Transcasia? Shadow of Sin's Pass. Find the miracle worker in the village. Okay. Can I steal from this guy? Oh, I'm just reading letters. Feels like ages have passed since your last letter. Or, dear Antony. Feels like ages have passed since your last letter. Or maybe it's just that winter makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land among foreign people to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among the people who hate me. I'm losing my health and my mind and cultivating a land that I fertilized with the blood and flesh of its sons. I cannot leave here. I cannot stop reminiscing. Death seems to be an only means of escape. My only. Please pray for me, Constantine. P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through censorship, but if it does, please tell Anelka that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. All right. Wait, that counted as something that I... Oh, God. Is this a reading game? Lou. Dear Dranko, please stop with all that gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now. It's not all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves, have something on our side, some business that will allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you for the last time. Go to the bank in Tiflis. Take a loan against half our assets in the Caucasus. Invest in the oil business. That's smart. 1905, that's a great idea. In Baku. The railroad is already getting there. You need the world needs kerosene. Oh, I don't know about kerosene. You need to act. I will send the documents and authorizations. Do not delay any longer. Greetings, Lou. What? I'm going to end all my emails with greetings and see what people do. Can I punch this guy? No, just leave. As a thaumaturge, you possess the exceptional perception. You can see things hidden from sight, and you can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, and actions and words. You can reach your goal easier. Oh. Or, back in my day, we didn't call that perception. A book tucked in his belt for. Alright. Perception. Tragic events of the tragic events of August 29 have cast a shadow on the city of Tiflis, leaving it in a deep mourning. Yesterday's rally reform proposals sent out by Minister Alexander Bullygrin were to be discussed and was brutally interrupted by Cossack troops that stormed inside the municipal board building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc and turmoil. 60 people were killed. Over 100 were injured. People shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many believe more mass strikes are inevitable. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes, this is the mailman. Can I run? Is there a run command? Oh, I guess the further I put my mouse, the more I run. True. True, Nye.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
Okay.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
Ah, you came
What are
for
his
some healing.
jacket pockets for?
Well,
Are those
he's
like
no guest
cigar
here.
pockets?
He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Come on.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with. Nothing to see around here. This
Pretty
is everything.
nice.
Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Wait, it's a preacher? I thought it was a healer. This is the same man. Wow, this. We need to invest in some infrastructure here, I think. Why do they keep asking me why there's a book tucked in my belt? What do you guys know? Whoa, what's this? Made of strings, sticks, and feathers, it's supposed to protect the residents from influence over evil powers. But I'm walking right in, so can't be working that well. Everything will freeze. Hey, man.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
What the fuck do you care? Yeah. A proud answer. Not only draws from your flaw of pride's level, but will also feed it even more. There's... Hold on. What does that even mean? Wait, hold on. What is my flaw of pride? Alright, well, I'm going to say it anyway.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities.
Uh-oh,
with
am I in
this
trouble?
tourist.
It's your Znami. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Oh, are you?
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
He's a deserter. I know it. It's in his name. What's happening? When your enemies lose all their health points, you win a fight. Yes, I have played a video game before. Take the enemy's health points, or the enemy's health points are shown in bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by the corner of the screen. Okay. Where's my bar? I guess we're fighting. What is this? Oh, there's my health bar. Quick or planned? I mean, that says it'll kill him. If I can choose who to attack, you kill this man. Okay. Die, bitch. Oh, he's got a knife! Actions queue. Perception allows you to anticipate enemies' actions. To find out what they are planning, unfold the actions queue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful, but okay. Okay. So I've only got 2 attacks right now. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's going to hit me either way, so I might as well plan attack him. Get wrecked. Okay. You know, that knife probably isn't very sanitary. Quick attack. Oh yeah, right in the face.
Serves the Ruskies right.
I got a point.
They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of
Hey.
them.
Okay. Oh boy. On the Grimoire's cover, there are Thaumaturge points that you can spend on a treat. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within any dimension, and hunt saluters that need for the okay. Ah, so you can get more. Do I get weapons, or am I always just a fist man? Many people have flaws, but only thaumaturges are aware of their existence. These blemishes on your personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They attract saluters. Saluters? And allow young thaumaturges to make a pact with their first saluter. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, you will impact the course. Wait, so I want pride? I want these flaws? I guess I do? Man, I do not look good. Oh boy! Is this guy? Hey. How's it going? Alright. Well, we're gonna go back to this. Losing perception in the dimension heart. Perception in the dimension mind. Okay, well the problem is I don't know what any of this means. So clearly this, like, there's different enemies depending on the dimensions. I assume dimensions are, like, different ability types. So, like, if I did this one, would I get this guy? Only a fistman. Exactly. 30 stream streak heroes. Holy shit. Nice. That's a month of streams in a row. But see, I don't know what these do. Like, do I just do this one? 60% chance of dealing damage, double damage. That's pretty good. Restores your focus. I don't know what focus is. Reduces focus. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to blindly spin this. Double damage, baby. Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade at the designated spot on the skill icon. Each upgrade takes up some space. Okay. Oh, you can upgrade gambling. Alright. Sure. What's our map look like? Relatively small map. I got a gun. I do have a gun. Why can't I equip this gun? I wanted to shoot that man. A roll of money. Oh, I got a passport. Alright. Just walk through that, man. Soon the day will come when people will throw off their hated shackles, one with stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with misery, they will get rid of the despised czar. May the recent events, so agonizingly for many, be a torch that will kindle the flame of a just revolution. It will only be a few people that raise their heads proudly and abandon their work for the flame to become an inferno that will consume the oppressor and cleanse our lands. It is already happening. The workers in major cities are already preparing for action, and the country folk are joining the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Yay! Perkin is something playing like a real fisted man. Fister man? I'm a fister man. Look at those potatoes. I'm gonna go pet that dog. Don't think I didn't see the dog.
Good boy.
Yeah, good boy. I'm hurt. Do I stay hurt? Click. What a nice tavern. Correspondence report that the newly appointed Governor General of the Yavin Province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jerome Bonaparte, has just arrived in town. The highest officials were present with welcoming ceremony following a dinner with representatives from the Yavrin's most eminent families. The Governor General's address to the townspeople expected in a few days.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
Wait, Rasputin? Ra? Wait, he looks just like me.
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been practicing.
You expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Like an alcoholic northerner.
Especially
Fair
in
enough.
Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases, inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
I want to see for myself.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
I'm from Warsaw,
So, from Russia.
Poland.
Got him.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first...
I don't think you should tell me that my country is imaginary.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Want me to punch you? I punched a man before.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
I don't want to. Prayer beads. Time-worn beads with 30 wooden knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and a graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Okay, Rasputin has magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with attractive personality, strong, fierce, easy to follow. And, you know, there we go. Thanks, man.
I'll return to you in a moment.
Gotta get your object.
I can hardly wait.
Now, show me how to track. Observations. Information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions. Valuable source of knowledge in the world of events can help you in different situations. Possession, yeah. Allows you to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on the items. In order to recognize them, you must develop heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. Ah, okay. On some items, you find a trace of someone's personality. It takes 3 forms. Unknown, you've seen it for the first time. Familiar, you have seen it before, but not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know who left it. Traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item. Okay.
Let's take a look around.
Damn it. Dirty bowl that someone has eaten stew from. I don't have word. Oh no! This is why you don't randomly put things in things. Fuck. Wait, so did I fuck up?
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
Oh, too low deed. So I learned more by having levels and other things. Vibrates languishing moan of delight. The touch of what is this prayer book? All right. Scent of courtly power, but of which is soft and warm, and also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. Okay. Who would have thought the priest had such passion? Surprisingly, a mask of a healer conceals the outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of the healing methods. Okay, can I take that? Or no? Hey, you got anything back here? Oh, wait, what's this? A hair cloth. Okay. So I assume the heart got me with that one, right? I just don't have enough of the other ones. Can I respec? I don't think I can respec. Alright, let's just see.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend.
Rasputin will remember this. What did I do?
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
Yeah, I don't care about his lady-in-waiting. Isn't that the one that's like the wife of the Tsar or some shit?
Ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me.
I gotta feed my pride, I think?
I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here.
Oh, look, it's my guy. Hey.
I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
Uh-oh.
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Who's that?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Whoa.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
You gonna sweep my bed?
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort.
Okay.
You all right?
Oh, I always sleep in a jacket.
Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
Okay.
I'm just heading out.
She wants one thing, and it's disgusting.
It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
No, lady.
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
What the shit? This lady and sweeping. You want me to sweep your damn floor? I'll do it. Oh. Oh, shit. This is a much bigger, okay. Oh, damn. Okay. Did I get a point, or are we just... Oh, I did. Okay. Well, I want to get... I want to know what these do. Let's get a mind point. Can I read these bowls now? No. Okay, whatever. Multiple objectives. Oh no! Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch to one you'd like to track. After switching, your objective will peel a path to follow. This path is so mysterious it eludes even in experiments, Thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will play. Okay. Well, I think I know where the cemetery probably is. Wait, what's G? Oh yes, Rasputin.
What do we have here?
I don't know, what do we have here? What are we talking about? We're looking at goats? Alright, never mind, not looking at goats. Oh.
What do we have?
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found.
Vesna talking to herself, huh?
That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Okay, well, I'm starting to realize why nobody talks to you. The Vesma. Alright. Dropped apple. Vesna has left her distant trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. Bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. Okay. Well, I know what her apple tastes like, I guess, now. That sounds more sexual than it should have. Where is the cemetery? This way? Saying it's that way. Well, I'm going this way.
Am I sensing?
Dead goose. From the goose twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. The wave of emotions carries no desire for meat or feathers, with a sour taste of envy and a desire for all of Bogdan's property to go to hell. Oh.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
Why are you strangling goose, man? Dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants. Obvious bone of contention here. The wise woman settled the dispute. She'd do it quickly, or the fisticuffs. Seems the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in the act of revenge. Classic of genre. Wait, I mean, why am I just taking a side? I don't...
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, it's... I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Got him.
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
I mean, that wasn't a real apology. Well, I'm stepping on the goose. Are we not going to eat the goose? I mean, it's probably still good. I feel like... Oh, wait, what's this? Salt. My dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood? Never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, nor when you went to Tiflis to study. And now you're calling us stupid? Backwards? You repeat that rector of yours, Krzygiki. The Georgian? Your language is the language of dogs? And you want to write me only in Russian? Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt and tears and the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't. Alright, I'm just going to read all this lady's old letters. They say that every nation has its demons. Its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I have gone halfway around the world preaching the word of God and learned the truth. These demons, fiends, and devils are cursed by God, and they are real. They are everywhere. In distant Samaria. Samaria? People whispered the name Bakavak, a cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence on their neighbors. A fairy tale, you say? But I have seen Bakavak. Here in Piotsk. I've heard the rattle of his chains and felt his fangs digging into my neck and tugging at every fiber of my soul. And I felt the fury of his wrath that his wrath brings with it. The anger which there's no escape, the taste of blood in my mouth that no prayer can erase. May the holy walls of the Oblate Church stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe. Yes, that was most interesting. Okay, we talked to the old lady now. Yeah, I am nosy. What up?
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Damn. Well, I'm not gonna accuse her. I mean, I was assuming, yeah, okay, hold on.
Then I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Gotta find more clues. Can I go in her bedroom? No. Oh, he's still apologizing to Bogdan.
Am I sensing? I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
That's kind of how I feel when people knock on the door.
What are you doing here, you tramp?
What the fuck?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Oh, God. Just knocking on the door. What does this do? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, okay. These guys seem strong. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all their focus, causing them to enter a breakdown state. Strong attacks have much more powerful than other skills. Okay. We've got a lot of focus. What do I want to attack this guy? I don't like that he's got like a cricket bat. I don't know. Is this guy holding something? Oh, and the other guy goes. Oh. And that heals me? Let's see. Can I take back what I did? I don't know if I want to, though. Get him, Ghost. Well, you know. Damn, 26. I'm just gonna kill these people. Oh, wait, he's got 7. Hold on. I think he doesn't have any. Does he have focus? Shit, I did the wrong one. Again. Ow. Concussion? Give him a concussion. Pop. Why do I even carry a gun?
The devil sent you.
You could say that, sure.
Village residents, if thinking interferes with their actions, so much worse that what? If thinking interferes with their actions, so much the worse for thinking. The locals are impetuous, irritable, and eager to pick a fight. Something's not right here. I'm gonna knock on the door again.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Who is we?
Please leave. Please. Please.
What's wrong with Vesna? Okay. Alright, well, I guess let's go to the cemetery. Broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The coral erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet, pungent taste, stupefied, compelling, screaming, finger pointing, and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. That was from Vesna, huh? Okay. Shaft is overgrown by thorns of bitter words, but there are others warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray the love for someone who's not afraid of thorns, a love that is difficulty but not accepting of violence. Alright. House lives a married couple who do not mince words. They argue violently until they are out of breath, but they persist together despite everything. Alright, that doesn't sound great. Okay. Do I knock on her door now and be like, yo? I mean, should I get like one of these? Each of these? Probably? Sure. Feels like I should. Can I do upgrades on him? No. Only on me. That seems good though. Hey, ma'am. Hey, ma'am, I know you domestically fight.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Oh, making fresh pasta is super tedious. Okay, she doesn't want it. She still doesn't want to talk. Okay, alright. Sorry.
So that's how you want to play.
Dimension. I don't have word. Alright. Wait, can I look at... No, okay. You have to look at it again if you want it. Can I talk to this guy about why that guy strangled his goose? Apparently not.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again.
Yeah, horse is terribly hard to start.
Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
You can manipulate other people. First, you must know the person's secrets, which they can learn conclusions. If manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change. And Thaumaturge will appear next to the character. Alright. Wait, where is your horse? Shovel shows traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that had engulfed them. Rag reeked of the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil, and the spine cracked like a fishbone. Muscles burned with fire, and no one would help. Such was his job. Such was his fate. Tired and weary, he's worked all hard unloading a wagon alone, and all his dreams is a moment of rest. Okay, so you want me to help him move the shuttle? Is that what we're doing here?
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
I'm just doing Jedi mind tricks on this guy.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Where was the horse? Fog is thick today. Stone strikes against stone. Heavy, guided by a hateful hand, the blow carries anger, despair, and chaos. The tombstone cracks and crumbles, but it's not enough. Death is not enough. Vandalizing a grave is not enough. Nothing will ever be enough. Elder Vasily died only a year ago, and his tombstone has clearly been damaged. Why? Okay, I don't need to click this every time, and I keep doing it. Why did people hate Elder Vasily? Alright, fine. I'll talk to Rasputin. I'll do it.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
Yafits. doom hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turned to bloody fights, and people in tents and withdrawn. Things are not looking good.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult.
I mean, I got into 2 fights, and I've been here for like an hour.
Tragedies such as Vasili's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over.
I mean,
the
that does
blighted
sound
land.
like it.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Elder died and flames consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed. Locals speak with horror.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you
Are they scared of trains?
around and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
Quite the makeup she's got there.
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasili's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Amen. Amen's like a mic drop. Woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich. His name is Bukovac. Peaceful and happy village, not quite. The villagers are riled up and on point of breaking, lying to blame all the troubles with the action of a Bukovac. They are trying to defend themselves against the dark forces with folk methods. Silly folk methods. What's a Bukovac? Oh. Alright. Go to the house.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Fear of the flames has embedded itself deep within the fabric of the doorframe and trepidation about losing a loved one.
A horrible death.
Dried bloodstain has soaked deep into the burned boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large. Oh, but it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. So he was stabbed, and then they burnt the house?
True fear.
Charred rag doll. It appears old. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like a varnish on age-old painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. So, oh, this is Vesna's. Okay. can't rotate the map, I don't think. Oh, I can talk to my demon man?
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime.
Ooh.
The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Same trace. Yeah, okay. As the fear smells of fear, her nerves are badly strained, her heart is trembling, and her fingers are frozen stiff from anxiety. Her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. Maybe able to find her home and discover what's behind the jittery condition. Well, I know where her home is.
I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oh, God. Why? Get out of here.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
I mean, yeah.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Yes. Yeah, and I'll do it again.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Alright, I'll stab you. The priest is not going to help at all, huh? I don't think I need to just use another fun. Alright, so I say we distract this one. Hold on, we distract this one. Ghost is gonna go before. Yeah. My turn. Oh, now vulnerable to a strong attack. Okay. Give him a concussion. Get wrecked, nerd. Ow. I think this guy then? I mean, this seems to be working pretty well. Ow. I should have went for the guy with the bat. Give this guy a concussion. I'm handing out concussions.
Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking,
something
yes.
like that, yeah.
Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Call me Gregory. Okay. I'm gonna get this last point, I think. I feel like I want at least one in everything. Then we'll maybe move on from that. Wait, I can perceive the door frame now. Thick lines of wood grain are visible on the frame. They have arranged themselves into words carved as if by a chisel. They scream about an attempt to break down the door, about hinges finally letting go. They scream into a deaf void. Aw, poor door. Feel so bad for the door. Alright, back to the village. I think Vesna was over here, right? Yes. Yes, they were.
Luca. He must be the one who saved Vesna from the fire.
Hand-carved box. Never mind. So the words read from the doorframe, who burned the house, were Luca's. He was he who rescued Vesna from the fire, risking his own life. Okay. Is that her
So
husband?
many words of love inscribed here.
Although it's already become moldy from disuse, it carries a memory of the spirit of the one who wielded it. A loner by choice, with disposition as tart as juniper berries. Oh, these are Luca's. Alright. Alright. So Luca and Vesna are married. Luca saved Vesna from the fire, but they still hate each other? Luca is a violent man, but he has sincere love for Vesna. Quarrels are one thing, but he would never commit violence against her, as evidenced by the words written on the shaft of the axe. Okay. Luca and Vesna together are an explosive mix. They're impulsive, capable of getting lost in unwarranted anger and arguing if there is no tomorrow. But at the same time, they sincerely love each other, and their love keeps burning with a hot flame, protecting them from losing themselves in pernicious emotions and preventing domestic violence. Well, that's good. We should always prevent domestic violence.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasili's burned-out farmstead. Luca sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
Yes, I don't know.
You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Alright, I'm gonna knock in this time for the 4th time. This time you'll answer.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
It's clear this is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not be have the best reputation in the village. Solon churl and a recluse. However, it seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasili's house one night. The murder of the fire took place, okay?
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
I'm going to yell about your murderous husband in the open.
What do you want?
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse.
Should I have calmed her down first?
I know because I'm a Thaumaturge.
I just tell everyone I'm a Thaumaturge.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
I feel like I should have calmed her down first. I think the yellow ones are things that can like continue the story, so to speak. All right. Do I want to get mental focus makes you lose focus instead of taking damage with a 4-to-1 ratio. increase the damage from the Salutor's next attack by 50%. That's pretty good. Slowing the enemy's actions, or makes an attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. I kind of like. I'm gonna do this. Let's do that. I don't think I can. Can I put both of these on here? No, I can only put one. Maybe. I mean, I think that's. Maybe that. Go to the forest clearing. I don't rightly know where that is. I assume it's not in the town. Is that a travel?
Again.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade.
It's like Pokemon.
Me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosio.
I feel like I already fought Luca or talked to him. There really no secrets around here?
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
What the fuck?
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
Wow, okay.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Oh shit, it's her.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
And I'd do it again if I could.
Oh shit. Hello, Poi.
Get out of here.
Uh-oh.
Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
I collect this as a Pokemon. Throw the ball. Difficulty level. Oh, yeah. Oh, now we're picking difficulty level. We're just gonna do balanced. That's fine. Oh fuck! It's big. To defeat a wild Salutor, we must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bar tells you when a Salutor sends more enemies against you. Uh-oh. It is like Pokemon. Well. Okay. It's the Thaumaturge. Alright, so I can punch him again before he punches me. I don't know. I don't need focus though, so I think we're just gonna do another diversion. We diverge. Okay, alright, he punched me in the face. States. Bukovac has caused you to enter a suffering state. States can have benign or potentially deadly effects. Read their descriptions carefully. Don't get caught off guard. Receives 2 damage at the end of every round. The effect stacks times 4. Ooh. Alright. I think I'm going to keep working on it. Keep stabbing. Actually, I don't think I need to keep working on it, actually. Hold on. We can kill this guy. Oh, I just did it. Now there's 2 of them. Oh, good. There's 2 of them. Do this, then you do this. Then concuss the man. I mean, I guess technically the shadow. Ow, she punched me. How am I supposed to capture this man? I didn't want to kill her, because I kind of... Oh, that was easy. Oh, look at it.
You lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth. You see. Look.
So is Rasputin going to be around? You defeat Bukovac, the deed dimension Salutor, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed Salutor won't obey your orders and stops you from developing and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothes his anger. Okay.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch.
Okay, hold on.
With her to the stake.
Hold on. Maybe we don't immediately witch.
Why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I
This
can
lady
do
may be a
it
witch.
now.
I don't actually know.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Ooh.
Nothing has to be decided at the moment. Certainly not things that can't be undone.
Well, exactly. Beat it, you scoundrels. There's enough blood in this village already.
Sharing a village with murderers?
You were the first to spill blood!
It's not the same. If that's the case, you're banished from the village. Get out of here!
Oh, they banished him.
We'll burn away the impurity you left in our village. Phew.
Did I save a marriage today? We captured a demon Pokemon and saved a marriage. I think that's a pretty good day. Gotta send a telegram, huh?
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives?
Why don't you?
Said it's usually no more than an hour late, so.
Hey, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in Oklahoma?
I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's a notion of
Where the fuck do you think you are?
ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings.
What the fuck is this guy?
Places I've been, I just can't get to Albuquerque.
I don't know. I don't like that. I don't know what that was. Was that a joke? I didn't like it. I don't like that that man doesn't know he's in fucking the the Eastern Bloc.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky.
This
I was
asshole
meant to send
again.
for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father. Do you still want to send something?
I still got a letter.
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
I mean, why wouldn't I?
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
I have to bury my father in Warsaw. What about you?
Thanks to you. I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor. Have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
Is that a threat?
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am...
I don't know if we'd be able to stop that.
I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Choo-choo, motherfucker. We made it past the prologue. Seemed like
Warsaw! 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 Just stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Oh, so mysterious.
Of the funeral bringing you back. You hadn't thought of ever returning here?
I hate this city. It always makes me think of the stench of vodka, sweat, and urine. Corruption, poverty, and trust me, no justice but street justice.
I'm sure something must have changed since you left.
But probably not for the better.
What about the people? Those close to you? You'll never miss them?
The only person I consider close is my sister. But Varsovians? Let's see. Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three partitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
Whoa!
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Uh-oh. I might have the bloom turned up a bit too high. The Mermaid City, son. Okay, hold on. Let's try this.
When people unite, the empires fall.
Oh, let's see. Oh, so I just have this guy. It's probably because I already did the 2, I imagine. I mean... Oh wow, okay, that's suffering. This is just damage? Try that, I guess. Oh, so now I got this stuff. Yeah. Good day. Ooh, so fancy. Chief of Police of Warsaw hereby informs the general public that in connection with their Majesty's visit, the number of units patrolling the streets this day will be doubled. In particular, constables will look out for the groups of troublemakers that have been gathering more and more recent near major thoroughfares and to protest the Thaumaturges and demand that His Majesty officially condemn Thaumaturges as charlatans and a menace to humanity. Wow, okay. Yesterday, near Ramarska Street, police arrested 15 people who protested loudly and disrupted traffic, demanding that Thaumaturge be punishable by death. These protesters were intoxicated and started fighting with them. Wow, what did we do to them? Well, that's not me. Beware of Abersersi Nidstik, leader of the Shivs gang. Alright. Dark circles under his eyes, signifying exceptional anger. He is a thief and a murderer particularly active in the Tremodeskis area. Whoever notifies the authorities their whereabouts to be contributed to his apprehension shall be rewarded. Alright. What is this? Wait, those are leaflets? Oh shit, they're gone. Today, the Supreme Order of August 28th was announced. The Governor General of Warsaw and Commander of the Warsaw Military District, Adjunct General Maksimowicz, will be released from his current duties and returning title of Adjunct General. He will be replaced by Second in Command, Adjunct General Scalon. Scalon. Ooh, too long. I don't know. Poland. Brothers, the 11-hour workdays are killing us. Let's follow the example of workers in German and English factories and fight to reduce them to 9 working hours. Join the strike. Put down your tools and join for the fight for our future. Well then. My. Soup. And some compote. Soup and compote. Alright, so once we go down here, but I thought there was a... What's this way? Is this where I came from? Yeah, okay. I thought I went down from the platform. Did I go up? Yes, so.
Why such a crowd?
The circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw Georgi Antonovich Skałon.
A butcher.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here.
Are you?
That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Before and after execution.
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
Drunk?
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
How dare you? I am.
I was born in Warsaw, but I'm lapsed. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa. Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
my first decision as Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestować.
I feel like this guy's a bit of a dick.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samobladanie, Poliaki. We want that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
I didn't dare suggest it myself.
What?
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this.
She's still dropping more?
The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
Maybe.
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go. Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy. Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Take a look around.
I'm not normally around people who drop ammo out of their pants, though, so. Small bullets carry big emotions. Hope because they were meant to benefit a cause. Fear because these are difficult times and it makes it the hardest of hearts. And determination, the companion of courage without which it would be impossible to face reality. Each bullet is hidden in the nooks and crannies of the undergarments with care and precision. Just like the previous time and the time before that, this is nothing new for the person who took the risk. Didn't mean to talk to you, I'm sorry.
Maybe you could think a little faster?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you.
Look around.
The seemingly ordinary barrier carries the memory of a hand whose firm grip represents the determination of the one who controls it. It was the Gendarme commander who set up the barrier, carrying his heart and desire to return to the warmth of his home. All he needed was a scapegoat. Okay. I could talk to these guys, but I don't know if it's really... Maybe I should just talk to these guys? I guess that's all I have. That's all I can do.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Gospody will be home in November.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Polyak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, scrum. Dawaj.
Sergeant, I didn't want to do this, but my name is Viktor Shulsky.
Shulsky or Smolsky, I don't care.
We'll make an example of you for the rest of this bus.
I guess we're fighting. So do I get 2 demons now? No, I select. Okay. You can summon another one at any time. Green frame around the image means it's exceptionally effective in a fight with a given enemy. Read the description above this to find out why they... Okay. I think the guy with the sword is a pretty big threat. Enemy reinforcements. Okay, so that did not stop that. I'm gonna be bleeding. I think I have to get rid of all the focus to stop an attack. Ow. See what that does. Damn. So I assume... Oh, we got to attack. I was hoping he'd bleed out before he attacked. I wasn't paying attention. But he's going to now. It's gonna take too long. Ew. Okay, this guy's got a gun. Enemies can have a trait that makes them immune to your attacks. Traits reduced by to different dimensions so they can be disabled. Okay, to disable this enemy's trait, attack them with the Salutor that belongs to the same dimension as the trait. Note that you don't have to require dimension force. You can take away all opponents' focus and launch a strong attack. Okay. So, oh boy, that gun is a gun. Disabled the trait. Nice. Okay, so now we can actually hit him. But he is gonna shoot me, but I think we're fine. Apparently we're fine. We can get shot. Oh, I shot back. Is this okay? Okay, I didn't think they'd let me get away with that.
Name?
Shulski. Victor.
One of those Shulskis?
Yes.
My condolences. Now, profile.
Thank you.
It's accent. My condolences.
What you pissing in the bucket for, asshole?
Where else am I supposed to?
Brown in the bucket, whiz on the wall.
You better remember that, too. That bucket's gonna last you guys till tomorrow.
Brown in
Can
the
I use the
bucket.
phone?
I mean, I killed, like, I actually shot a cop, so I feel like... I already read that.
What are you staring at, Ganef?
I don't know what that means.
Quit squealing. First time in the big city? Have some respect if you don't know who you're running your mouth at. What did they put such a swell in jail for?
I showed a couple of Russian soldiers when I think about the petitions.
I have moments like that sometimes.
And I gave it to some Ruskies in the kisser, too.
Nice.
There's this red-bearded fella sitting there. I glassed him in the face, then kicked him in the bean, and wham! On the floor.
In the bean?
And I pinched his billfold, too.
Did anybody ask you? Shut your damn trap. Well, are you from somebody?
My name's Viktor Shulsky, and I work on my own behalf.
All right. Respect.
First of all, I am a Thaumaturge.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Now them, I got respect for. I know one really decent Jew from Povishla who's a wizard too.
How about you? You got a foreskin or what?
Is my foreskin any of your fucking business?
What the fuck?
Well, no, I was just...
Schmuck. But you don't look like much of a Warsaw lad.
You should not judge a book by its cover.
A tough guy, like a real Warsaw lad.
I was born here. Now I've come home.
Welcome to Warsaw.
Wise guy, eh? I don't seem to be able to get out. I'm trapped in some sort of jail cell. Can't look at the poop bucket either.
I wouldn't call you a master strategist.
You got away from the station, so theoretically, we achieved our goal.
True.
You're not losing your sense of humor. I guess this isn't your first time in a place like this, is it?
We've got a little time to kill. Maybe now you can tell me more about yourself. You seem to know your way around this setting. You been here often?
I'll take that as a compliment. And sure, sometimes, if the cause demands it.
What cause?
Let's say I know certain folks who'd find poles like you useful.
Dealers in stolen Dutch pomade?
Donut connoisseurs. They met at Burke Rotblitz's cafe.
I don't want to jinx it, but do you spend time there too?
If I'm not there, no one will want to talk to you. And don't worry, I don't usually hang out long in places like this.
Shulsky!
I see you won't be hanging out here long either.
I literally shot and killed a Russian soldier. I assume I killed. Alright. When I met during the kettling incident, was smuggling bullets in the nooks and crannies of her undergarment. Clearly, it wasn't the first time she'd done that. Unfortunately, this time the guard didn't hold. Bullets fell out on the pavement. You okay? They're making me open the door?
Shulsky, this yours?
Yeah.
That's right.
Then take it and get out of here.
Hey, where's my gun?
Can I ask why the sudden change of plans? Anyone I should thank?
If he wants to, he'll tell you himself.
Thank you.
Hey, they did give me my gun back. When recruiting for the gendarmerie, it is recommended that you reject the candidates immediately. Persons related to rebels or troublemakers. Thaumaturges? What the fuck? I'd be a great cop. Hey, I have a file. Oh, it's Wanda's file. They just leave that laying around. Stanislaw Slavinsky. Widely respected citizen, thaumaturge, philanthropist, entrepreneur, father, and husband. Died suddenly on August 31st at the age of 64. Service and repose of his soul we held at St. Charles Borromeo Church on Saturday, September 7th, 11 o'clock. Which his daughter would like to invite all relatives, friends, and acquaintances. Yeah, I saw that. Got some wanted people. During the time of our gracious Tsar of all Russia's visit to Warsaw, it is necessary to enhance the sense of security. Therefore, I ordain that the number of patrols must be doubled. Yep. You think they always let people they release from the jail walk around and read everything? Did I level twice? Did. Oh, these are 2 points. I think I'm just supposed to go to the cemetery. What are we digging here? Sewers? Crazy. Men's Tailor accepts all manner of tailoring work, offering the lowest possible prices. Expect thoroughness, tastefulness, diligence from the start and finishing touch. There's a building in my way. The late Franzek Hilmentel went to be with the Lord following a brief, less painful agony. That's a weird thing to put into obituary. Having received the sacraments August 18th, 1905 at the age of 65. The bereaved family is asking all relatives and friends to join at the funeral service held at St. Anne's Church on Krakowski's Presmedemisi on August 25th. Okay. Following by the transfer of the body. Okay. Fair enough. Service, Lady of the Rosary, Holy Mass. You know how it is. Yeah, I read that. Okay. Yeah, alright. I'm just reading tombs. I don't know. Okay.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat.
Hayat.
Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences.
Thank you.
Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away?
A great question.
Was that his cause of death? His heart?
I'm curious myself. I haven't had a chance to find out.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
I mean, yeah.
I think I ought to arrest you, Thaumaturge. Put your hands down. Someone might see.
What a weird interaction.
You still haven't figured out who I am? Don't be surprised. The last time we saw one another was 20 kilos ago.
Uncle Veronian?
I will not keep you. The guy's probably all alone back there, among those vultures circling Stasio. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you. Go on. We'll talk later.
Sister?
Victor. I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad too. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly. Look at yourself. What happened?
Oh, you know, just a little scuttle.
This? It's nothing. You should see the nun who did it to me.
Victor.
I'm perfectly fine. We've got more important things to discuss.
She will remember
it's not
that.
worth worrying about. Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late, and we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
Fine, let's get this over with.
Will he remember
it was
this?
Me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago. After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not.
Damn.
You write this yourself. A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absolved, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better. Definitely closer to the truth. The day you died, you visited me in my dreams.
Might as well just keep talking.
I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 salutors. Farewell, Father.
Am I intruding?
I was reflecting at the grave of my beloved father.
You tricked me. I heard something else. Stanisław and I were acquainted.
You might say
I still don't know if feeding my pride is a bad thing, but I've been doing it every chance I get.
Mr. Victor Shulsky, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
I haven't had time to think about it.
I understand. I hope you'll find some reason to stay here a little longer.
You always talk like you're threatening me?
My condolences.
This man talks in threats.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Konieczkin. Ivan Konieczkin. Goodbye.
And yet he will still be titled Mad.
Such interesting friends you had. I guess I'm more tired than I thought. Great-grandmother Josefina, a thaumaturge. Grandpa Nikodem, a thaumaturge.
They're all runs in the family. I'm gonna get the last one of these, I think. I don't know. Feels like something I should do. The water does splash. I was gonna say the water doesn't do anything.
We can go. The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Eros post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning?
What the fuck? Get out of here. It's my sister.
Konstancja Szabłowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
Hyena.
Thank you. And you?
I suggest you leave. Otherwise, I'll overlook your womanhood and make sure you can never pronounce a single syllable correctly again.
You'd permit that to happen, Judge? Maybe I should write about this.
And who would let you print it?
Someday the press will get the Russian boot off its neck, Judge.
Get out here.
I'm afraid none of us will live to see the day, my dear. Come on, children. I'm sure my Petya is already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my cousin.
Are you coming with us?
Thanks.
Get in. I'm sure the lawyer is already waiting for us.
Bop.
Miss, your guests have arrived. The lawyer's upstairs too, waiting. A trifle jittery. Wonder if the tea I made him was too...
Thank you, Grażyna, dear. Let the guests wait. First, I want to take care of the will.
I'll just wet my whistle and join you all upstairs.
Make sure Uncle makes it upstairs sober. And I'll suggest you don't dawdle either.
Master Victor, good God! Half your face covered, but I could tell right away it was you. You look just like your father in his youth. Completely his spitting image. Should I make you some cocoa, Master?
Oh man, I'd love some
Would
cocoa.
warm you up a little.
Actually.
Make an extra creamy one for Ligia.
Oh, I won't skimp on her. Now, your sister's putting a brave face on all this, but she's really having a hard time. It's lovely to see you again. But that's enough jabber for now. I've got the guests and the cocoa, and I've got to whip up some food for you all later. We'll talk soon.
See ya. Thanks for the cocoa that I can't have, probably because I didn't seem to want it. Such is life. Portrait depicts father in his twilight years, a serious expression on his face, proud posture, and grimoire in hand, combined with a dark background and lack of embellishments, all reflects the strictness and the pragmatism he always had. Good old Stanislaw, however. A faint red streak can be seen around his figure. Apparently, art is particularly sensitive to seeing things that usually escape the human eye. One should receive double emolument, capturing the thaumaturgic aura. Aura. Emperor Nikolai II's speech today, a moment a gracious empire announced that Georgy Scalon, the new governor general of Warsaw, a group of troublemakers started yelling disgraceful slogans. Despite reinforced security, there was a scuffle, and the gendarmerie were quick to get the situation under control. However, a few people were injured, including 2 policemen who came to help. 30 people charged with public nuisance and brawling. Well then.
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth again. I already failed to recognize someone once today, but you look familiar.
Well, I should think so. I was the victim of one of your starling hunts. Voronins must not be very memorable, cousin.
Pietia, forgive me, and for shooting you as well. Huh.
It's always good to ask forgiveness about getting shot.
Just some heart problems, not a subject for today. I'm sorry about Uncle
You
Stanislaw.
look kind of young for
Forgive
heart
me
problems.
for not coming to the funeral. I can't bear cemeteries.
We'll have to meet up again.
Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Sure, man. Ooh, pot of ripe, dully pickled quince fruits into a 4-gallon demijohn, and pour it into light cooled syrup with 6 pounds of sugar and 2 gallons of water. Add 10 pieces of amber, stir perfectly, add a gallon of your best spirit. I want to try this. Seal in place, moderately warm place in the sun for 10 days, stirring several times per day, shaking the demijohn. After 10 to 12 days, the clumps have sunk and the liquid is completely clear. Pour into bottles, corked tightly, and keeping the cellar. All right.
Oh, I'm glad you're here.
All right.
I thought I'd have to drink alone.
So many goodies laid out for the guests. Having trouble picking something for yourself, Judge?
But this was Stachio's. It was special. Amber liqueur with quinces.
Quinces?
I think you mean quince liqueur with amber, right? If it's not here, I'm sure it's in the basement. But I won't grope around down there in the dark now. I've got my hands full.
Now, I don't want to trouble you either. Victor, could you track down a little
I think
bottle
I'm
for
supposed. My sister wanted me to keep you sober, dude.
I suppose I'm obligated to accept this mission.
Good lad. A nephew like you is a treasure.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna get him drunk. Stern countenance resembles that of a human, but the callous gaze shows no trace of human emotion. The Queen of Winter scrutinizes you, sending a shiver down your spine. Makes me think of the words, if you gaze long enough into the abyss will gaze back upon you. People just hanging out under a tree in the rain. I like doing that. When I was a kid, I used to do that. When it wasn't raining super hard, you could just kind of chill. Mother's portrait. Portrait of Mother from her youth. She stands proud, wearing a white dress and a silk scarf thrown over her exposed shoulders. Her long, dark hair flows down her back, and she glances at the viewer with a piercing smile. Bare skin and a frivolous hairstyle. That's not how I remember her. Nadia as a young, unkempt maiden. It's hard to believe. Shocking vision of the painter must have been created in a previous era, a time when hearts were stirred with violent emotions. Poems were created in the sound of a storm, love stories end tragically, etc., etc. Father actually commissioned such a painting? Scandalous. The bottle extrudes a sweet aroma of... What did they say? Quince? At the sincere joy of upcoming meeting. It is a beverage that brings people together and sweetens the bitterness of everyday life. An element of a ritual that two old friends would eagerly indulge in. Bottle of white wine from southern France, an expensive beverage popular among the aristocracy. The wine carries the aroma of peaches, apples, and a certain amount of conviction that a relationship between two people is beginning and take on a romantic edge. A beverage enjoyed by the upper crust, given to a man by a woman. But I don't know by whomst it was given. Bottle of red wine from the United States. Hard to get. The inability to articulate, brought on by the great surprise, clings to the bottle. It was difficult to mouth even the word for gratitude, this unique gift. Words get stuck in your throat despite an adoration for this particular liquor. The favorite beverage, but an unwelcome gift. Okay. Every bottle found in the cellar contains credible beverage. Uncle Veronin wouldn't disagree with anyone. Okay, so I just grabbed all the bottles.
How did it go? Mission accomplished?
I mean, he wanted the liqueur, but I'm supposed to keep him from being drunk. So does that mean I give him something that's... But these were like for different people, I think. I'm gonna give him what he wants.
I think this is the one Uncle wanted.
Yes. This is our little funeral battle. We would meet in Stasha's study after every funeral we went to, and raise a toast to the dead. And recently, we've been seeing one another more and more at such events. More and more. But this time, even he has left me. So, to an easy death, as Stasha and I used to say.
How did he die?
Hasn't Lygia told you?
I haven't even had the chance to ask.
He didn't suffer, but such images in the memory are better saved for later. I'd prefer to remember him as he was alive. What then? Am I drinking alone? I suppose there's no reason to bear grudges or be angry, is there? Eustachio?
To an easy death.
Familiar faces keep vanishing from my life. Stasio and my Helena before him. I miss my little darling. I miss them both. Well, obligation fulfilled. Shall we get to the reading of the will?
Yes, let's find out what my father hasn't left me.
Let's begin if everyone is ready. Would you all please take a seat? Ladies and gentlemen, by the power of my office vested in me by the grace of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of all Russia, I hereby testify. Mr. Shulsky's last will and testament were prepared several years ago in the presence of Zaslav Fedorov, Esquire, that is, myself. My last will and testament recorded in the year of our Lord 1888.
Nice year.
In the name of the Holy Trinity. Amen.
Okay.
Therefore, my first irrevocable wish is to appoint as executrix of this will my daughter, Ligia Szulska. Immediately after my death, an inventory shall be conducted in full accordance with the law. After completing the inventory, all my personal movables will be sold at public auction. And let the funds raised thereby be donated on the anniversary of my death to the beggars near that cemetery.
What the fuck?
Administration of
The Gen 82 Symbioti once told me.
Without restriction, to the person of my
Hello, Chuckles. Thank you for the sub. 8. Almost a sub, baby.
All movables and immovables relating to the family enterprise I entrust to the care and administration of my daughter. I do not prescribe a method of administering them. I merely offer her one.
Welcome to the will reading.
I wish that the business should be conducted with modesty, prudence, and honesty, as I have conducted it my whole life.
So people keep asking me.
To the very end.
I'm a detective
To my brother-in-law
that sees
and
ghosts.
oldest friend, Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave the following. My collection of muskets and 2 revolvers, dating to the uprising in memory of our first meeting.
Stasio, I will have plenty to do in my retirement.
You once got stabbed by a pole? Alright, well, fucking, I guess I get nothing.
I wish you success with your business and your hunting. I'm going to have something to eat before heading off.
Just a moment yet, Mr. Szulski. Your name is also...
Oh, is it? You took a while to get there.
A last-minute plot twist.
I would also like to come to the aid of my only son, Viktor Szulski, by entrusting him with the use of my personal black grimoire.
Oh.
In the hope that he will be able to make good
He's
use
giving me the grimoire?
This is my last will and testament.
Is that good or is that an insult? I don't actually know.
Solemnly, though you may have found it burdensome. However, this last bequest poses a certain problem.
Yes, it certainly does. And what is that?
The grimoire's been stolen.
I am not in possession of this grimoire.
This is where we
Mr.
investigate.
Szulski used it up until his death. Yet no one left it with me after his passing.
Have you been Chuckles?
It's disappeared?
It's been a bit.
Did Father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
It was only because of the grimoire that we could identify him at all.
One actually.
Same. I've been working a ton.
A building.
I'm lucky I'm still able to stream 2 to 3 times a week.
I don't know any other way of putting it.
I've decided that even if I can't stream for 3 hours, I'm still going to just try to stream at like something, right? Because I've just been super tired from work.
A building? It collapsed on top of him? How? How did this happen?
It was a day like any other. Papa had gone for his habitual walk. Every Tuesday and Thursday, he'd take a stroll to get some space, as he put it. When he didn't come back for a long time, I got the bad feeling something had happened. Then...
We rode there together. An entire wall of a tenement had collapsed. There were 3 victims, including Stasio, who had the bad luck to
This
simply
doesn't
walk.
sound like a murder.
To see him there in that condition, it's beyond description.
The grimoire. Could someone have taken it?
Perhaps, in all that confusion.
But why would anyone want Papa's grimoire? An ordinary person won't use it. Would the Thaumaturge just happen to be passing by?
Father had all his knowledge in there, but I don't know if it would be useful to someone other than him. I don't even know why he left it to me.
I'm sure Stasio had a reason.
Where did it happen? Where was this building?
The southern part of Śródmieście, not far from the police station. Anyway, you can miss it.
Of all the possibilities, this was the death that fate prepared for him.
He died as he lived, miserably. He couldn't have met a more fitting end after
I think I made my sister upset.
what he did to the Niedzic's family.
You've got to know that Papa felt guilty, even if he didn't say so outright. I'm not going to defend him, but I can't criticize him either. Even I don't know what really happened back then with Abauritze.
An accident is what happened, and Father treated two kids like the worst disgraces in the world. As if it had been premeditated.
When a person dies so suddenly, their unfinished business remains. We'll never learn what Stasio carried in his heart.
What do you intend to do?
And Mordechai Chayat. Could that be a lead?
I don't think so. He worked with Father, but he left more than a year ago. I don't know why. He was an assistant at our, well, my store.
Do you know where I might find him?
Sadly, no.
I mean, he was at the cemetery.
Other ideas?
But I'm guessing he doesn't hang out at the cemetery?
Father evidently knew a certain Ivan Konieczkin. Have you heard anything about him?
Konieczkin? No, doesn't ring a bell.
All sorts of people came to Papa's store. That doesn't mean every one of them might know something about the grimoire.
That's true. You've got your work cut out for you.
I think we have to look for the answer in the place where it happened.
With your sight, you can make out more in those ruins than I, or Uncle, or Detective could. This is a good lead, but is it the only one?
And where are Father's things at the moment?
You're standing at the very center of his kingdom. Not everything has been sorted through yet, but you go right ahead.
And the store?
Sounds like it's going to be a lot of reading.
Check the two.
I've started stock taking there to distract myself, and I don't want you to go in there before I've finished.
As you wish. Now at least I can see how little I know. Maybe these scraps of information will lead me somewhere.
Well, now that we know what's got to be figured out, forgive me, my darlings. I'm going to give my old bones a rest.
I'll see you out.
Bye.
Goodbye, Uncle. And, Ligia. I'm sorry it happened this way. That I wasn't close by.
The most important thing is you're here now.
What the? Oh, that's my guy. Okay. Play some music. Can I not get in there? I can. Did I talk to my guy first? Our family portrait. I can remember when it was taken. The year was 1884, and Ligia and I were 9 years old at the time. She was clearly tense. And I remember Mother admonished her not to smile, not to fidget, and not to stand straight. And to stand straight. Yeah, that'd be weird. Ligia was to take the cue from her. Mother was able to freeze like a statue and sit there barely breathing for a couple of hours. I, on the other hand, was posing nonchalantly and was always more unrestrained than my sister. I get away with more behind us. Our father, the head of the family, one hand resting patronizingly on the back of the chaste lounge, considering ownership and holding a grimoire, the Black Grimoire. Behind father, a shadow, a shape emerging and forming, indicating another presence. That's Balberith. The family is complete. Okay.
How do you find our old stomping ground? Yes, I'm not too fond of this place either. This is where I had my last conversation with my father, just before I left. If you can call it a conversation. Can you see my dreams? Nightmares, actually. Ever since I decided to come back, I keep reliving the same memory. The loan shark incident. I've been seeing his death more and more lately. I wonder if the shop is still there. Perhaps we should go there and check.
Check out the loan shark, huh? Think about it. Think about it. Like, I'm not even... Think about it. Let's just ignore the fact that that's sexual, okay? Yeah. Let's just ignore the sexual part, all right?
Yeah, please.
Think about it. Cakes. Cakes are better when they're wetter.
They are.
Mountain Dew is just wet.
It's true.
Why is the wheel setting up?
Butter.
Ah, fuck, I missed the butter because I was talking. Titles collection of books on the occult. The titles include Pseudo Monarchia, Daemonium, Lemegetitan, and Picatrix. Man, I feel like I'm summoning something here. The grimoires of historical occultists brim with paternal inquisitiveness. The worn pages, full annotations of the margins, bear the marks of frequent reading. His heart beating with excitement, his father explored the mysteries of demonology, thus expanding his horizons. Chuckles, you asked what this game is, and so far it's kind of like Demon Pokemon. That's what I got. Are those frogs, Panda? The human heart is worth more than all the riches in the material world. Tonight, SR. The message only appears to be brief. In fact, the penstrokes were accompanied by an accelerated heartbeat, motivated by the restrained fondness of the addressee. The ink is dripping with special care and warmth that has seeped deep into the paper. Familiar one. Turtle. Aw. Looks pretty easy. It's actually not too bad. I'm enjoying it. The voice acting's a little rough sometimes, but... Books and leather bindings with many bookmarks. Father would pore over the... It kind of reminds me of that detective game that everybody loves that I haven't played. And I can't remember the name of it right now. Disco Elysium. Father would pore over the yellow pages again and again, reading the exact same words over and over. The way the detective stuff works is kind of like that, I think. Trying to extract meaning from them. He repeated the words about dedication and the necessity of sacrifice like a mantra, slamming shut one volume and reaching for another. What does it all mean? Now, I do want to see... Actually, I got another point, didn't I? So we can either get Bloody Rejuvenation, restores 4 of your health points for every enemy suffering state. Each subsequent restores health points. Okay. Increases inflicted damage, probably Adrenaline Rush. Is that a 2? So the only thing we can do... So I can put this on there. Noise. Leather suitcase bearing traces of many travels. Grains of desert sands from father's trip to Africa had settled on the suitcase. He would set it aside, spinning plans for future voyages into the unknown regions of the material world, searching for what is hidden behind the veil of reality. Sometimes these work A little weird there. Ritual mask. A wooden mask representing a salutor known as Shural. The demonic countenance is clothed in the hope that clung to it first and the satisfaction that soon followed. It seemed that Father had plans from Shural, which he eventually managed to fulfill. Father's search. Father's thoughts were recently occupied with a search for knowledge that bordered on obsessive. This is related to something much more than his usual curiosity about the world, which I remember him for. He was looking for something, hunting for salutors, exploring the mysteries of everything related to Thaumaturge. The only thing I still don't know is where it led him. We got 2 entries. Oh man, that thing's wild. This was Father's? Damn. Sorry, Oopjur. Father's first one was way better. So you can see what's tagged. That's interesting. Interesting. I wonder how detective-y this gets. Seems to be pretty. My love for you is burning. It keeps me from eating. It keeps me from sleeping. It keeps me from living. Ligia, I am begging you to end my agony. Agree to be my... Ooh, so that goes along with the bottle of wine. Somebody was trying to court her. Message from Mother. Dear child, stop. It is with great sorrow that I have received news of Stanislaus' death. Stop. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend his funeral ceremony. Stop. My duties in Paris keep me from traveling to Warsaw at this time. Stop. I join you both in mourning and sorrow. Stop, Mama. Yeah. Letter from Rome, July 9th, 1896. Dear sister, I'm writing to you because sleep eludes me. Hey, sleep eludes me. I wrote before I found a suitable candidate. However, I'm still struggling to reach his flaw. I feel that Paimon is within my reach. Even saw him, vaguely, but I did. I'll stop here because my nerves prevent me from continuing. W. P.S. Yes, I will be careful. Don't think of me a fool like Father. I want to look at... Ooh, not that. Not that. Oh, I just keep all this shit, huh? I just pick it up and I keep it. This is mine now. No, I want to look at... Where's my flaw? Yeah, so what does this do? It's good. Okay, I want to increase pride, apparently. Right? Increases heart's dimensional force. So I got... Vehemence? Venemence? I never know how to say that word. Okay, so I want to increase this roll. So I should be using pride whenever I can. I wasn't sure if it was going to be bad, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be bad. Just snooping around my sister's room. Yeah, funeral. Sister of mine, I feel well enough to write something to you. The doctor has also recommended I do so. I'm not alone in my anguish. I share a room with one Reeford Morton, those whose last name escapes me. They brought him from London, from Dr. Stewart's clinic. A very interesting case. He spends his days hunting for moths, cockroaches, ladybugs, and beetles that come here sometimes. He eats them. He says it gives him strength to wait for the coming of the Lord. But I don't think he means the Savior. I cannot reconstruct all the details yet with the debacle with Paimon. My mind is still in tatters. Paimon visited me no more than a week ago. I know that's impossible. It probably happened only in my mind, but it was so clear. He, as the king of hell, with his host of demons and shadows of his penitents, called me to join him. It was so real. I'll stop here. I'm having a hard time gathering my thoughts. Victor. Alright, there's something in the bathroom. We gotta go check it out. Pseudomonarchia daemonium. Compared to Crowley's Ars Goetia, there are 3 fewer demons. No evidence that all demons are salutors. Baltham, false lead. Pucell, false lead. Anton claims to have subjugated Orbis, mere boasting. Marcosis. Expect to take the form of a wolf or the wings with the wings of the griffin and the tail of a snake. According to Plancy, he takes the form of a wild lioness. Interesting observation by Crowley. Demons are unexplored fragments of our minds. However, in appearance, it resembles an ox with wings. A lead for Sabnok, unknown. That's just bathroom reading right there. Wait, did something pop up? No, that was the door. Oh, can I get I can change my wardrobe? Apparently I cannot change my wardrobe. Serious photo. Alright. There we go. If you want to change your clothes, use the wardrobe. Alright. Oh, hot damn. Oh, yeah. No, that's what I'm wearing. Bursts of Siren. Sharp, avian features bear a wild, disturbing kind of beauty. They make you want to fall into her clutches and be lulled into eternal dream by her sweet song, yet cryptic, slight smile makes subconscious primal part of your being cower away from the predator. But it isn't a soul for the only fair price. But isn't a soul the only fair price for bliss of giving yourself up to that enchanting creature? Are you getting seduced by a statue? Phone. Phone. Gotta answer the phone.
Hello?
I talk here? Do you hear me now? Victor? Victor, are you there?
Grigori? Yes.
Victor, where are you?
On the other end of the line, at home, where the telephone rang.
Incredible.
How'd you get the number?
How did you know I have a telephone at home?
Something's interrupting you, Victor. I am telecommunicating with you to say I found lodgings here in Warsaw. If you need me, I'm by the cemetery. What number is it? Yes. 7 Powaskowska Street. Number 7 by cemetery. Powaskowska.
I'm glad. It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear you as well.
They're talking like when you have bad signal on a cell phone and you're yelling into it, even though that won't help the signal.
Like this? Wonderful device. Remarkable. Hello? Oh, and now?
Alright. Hold on, sister. You can drink? What did I do? What is this that I've done? Okay, am I drunk?
Master Victor, let me guess. Have you come for some hot cocoa?
Yeah, I would like a cocoa.
Yes, a cup of cocoa.
I want a cocoa right now.
Help yourself. The pot is in the salon, along with some of your favorite cookies. It's been an age since we've seen one another. I'm glad you're back. Mistress
Hey,
Lydia
Grandma, get me a
is really
cocoa.
Struggling with everything.
Ligia won't open up to me, but how is she doing?
She's having a rough time, the poor dear. Her heart is heavy, though she doesn't show it. But she's strong. She keeps her chin up and doesn't give in. And it's good she's got you to help now, Master. Only she started smoking like a chimney.
Oh, I'm gonna tell her that.
She takes after her father, no question about it.
And so, the great Stanisław Szulski is dead, crashed by a building. Can't say I'd wish a death like that on anybody.
An awful death. Sheer cruelty. Mr. Shulsky didn't deserve it. Now all we can do is think...
Man, she has a way different opinion than the Victor does.
That won't take long. So, this death, what do you make of it, Grażynka?
I'll tell you in confidence, Master Shulsky. Now, I'm a simple woman, but something about your father's death doesn't sit right with me.
Oh, yeah?
How do you mean, Grażynka?
Don't you suspect some impure powers had a hand in it?
Do you mean it could have something to do with Thaumaturge?
That I don't know. Look at us jabbering while there are potatoes not peeled.
Wait, you're peeling potatoes? Isn't it like midnight?
Another time, Grażynka. I'll get out of your way.
She still hasn't made me cocoa. I asked for cocoa twice, and I have yet to get any coca. I don't know if I trust this lady. She's like trying to tempt me with coca. And what's in this room? Is that outside? I think that's exit, yeah. Wait, there it is. I found the hot chocolate. No secret of time travel. It requires but one sip of cocoa. All of a sudden, Legia is reading a book in front of the fireplace while I'm stacking building blocks. My parents arguing in the smoking room. It's a warm day, and then everything goes to hell. Alright. Fair enough. I'll drink that cocoa. I think I need to go in the basement anymore. Hey.
Have you found anything yet about the grave?
Damn, she does smoke a lot.
Is there any way I can help?
The trousers are an original style. Until now, I'd only seen women in trousers in the East.
First of all, they're practical. It's the 20th century.
Yeah, get with it.
Time we started dressing comfortably.
Yeah. Slay Queen.
You've always been brave, never afraid of anything or anybody. Like when Mother almost had a fit because you dumped my best dye in hot cocoa.
I didn't care that she was angry. I wanted to get you back for not wanting to play with me.
Because you were being too annoying.
You
I thought I changed my shirt.
By the way, Grażyna still makes cocoa every evening. You can conjure up the flavor of childhood if you
I already did that.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
What's next for you? You're in charge here now. Have you got some kind of grand scheme?
A grand scheme? Oh, for now, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Certain customers are unconvinced that a woman can handle running a business. What's worse, a woman without powers. You know what I mean.
Don't you have
a
power?
Thaumaturge at my side.
Seems like everybody else in my family had powers.
After all, it's your heritage too.
I don't know anything about running a company, but if I can help in any way, you can count on me.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I trust the smoke doesn't bother you.
I mean, you didn't ask.
You used to detest the smell of tobacco.
I mean, I guess, is she in the smoking room?
That's true, but when I'd stay here, alone with Papa, and somehow over the years I got used to it. I don't know when I started copying him even.
Daddy's girl. You were always close.
I mean, he didn't die of cancer,
That's
so.
not true. I was just less rebellious than you, his Thaumaturge son. Now come on, what else is on your mind?
In Father's study, I found a trace of a woman that I couldn't identify.
Probably Svetlana Rumyantseva.
That is a name.
Who is she? And what does Father have to do with her?
Svetlana is a Russian aristocrat who travels with the Romanovs' court. I can only tell you she was a customer of Father's.
A customer? If you don't want to say, then don't. Where can I find her?
When she's in town, she stays at the Imperial Hotel.
She might know something that will help me find the grimoire.
Not so fast. To get in, you're going to need me and my connections. Svetlana is famous for her soirees where she hosts the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
Hmm. Why would I ask what a soiree is? I think I know. I seem... What?
We could go together.
Context clues, my guy.
How about you track down some evening clothes and I'll sort out the invitation? And I won't take no for an answer.
I think I read something about a tailor.
You never give me a chance. Unfortunately, everything in my wardrobe is antediluvian. I need a tailor.
There's a shop at 11 Pruzhna Street that's fairly decent and quick. We also have barbers in Warsaw in case you want to do something.
No!
Whatever you have growing.
No, what is she saying?
And face.
No! I feel like that was an insult directed at me. Directly. This game knows me. I don't like it. I don't want to go to a barber. What's this? What? Oh. What is that? Is this a thing that they actually had in the 1900s? It's crazy. What am I waiting for? Oh, okay.
Let's wait.
Instead of going to sleep, I'll wait till day on this bench.
So, did you miss the city? Me neither.
The Daily Courier. Whoa, Vortica. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing? You caught me looking at a map. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. I'm Fuzzy. I'm playing this demon Pokemon game. Let me do a shout out because I'm not sure if I have any mods here right now. So hold on a sec. I think I spelled that right. Yeah, baby. Snake Pass? What's Snake Pass? That sounds awesome. I don't think any of these places are... I mean, these are points of interest, but I don't think they're... barbers. Hello, everybody. I'm Fuzzy. I always do a really bad introduction to myself, but I play all sorts of games. I mean, I have a literal series where I randomly roll a game from 2006 to 2024 at this point, where I'll just play whatever game that comes up in the random roll. That is not this game. This game was for some reason on my list of games I wanted to play. It's been a really good game, but I don't know how it got added to that list. So, you know, this is the first time I've played it. This is the first stream I've had of it, and I've had a pretty good time. It's kind of an interesting, like, we have demon friends. Oh, I can change my clothes in here, apparently. Let's see. Yeah, see, we got little demon friends that help us fight. We basically can detect emotions and stuff from items, and you have like 4 different types of emotion, and depending on the level of each one you have, it will I also have this demon buddy. it's got a little fighting game in it, like when you fight people, so you get to choose. It's almost like a card-based, turn-based fighting style thing. It's very interesting. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know a lot about it yet, but I know you can collect demons, and I collected one. You do like a big fight, and it looks like you collect. Where is he? Yeah. So you can collect. These are all flaws that I can collect, and each flaw is attached to a demon guy. They call them salutors, I think. But yeah, that's pretty good. But thanks for the raid again. And other than that, you know, I mostly like RPGs, if I'm being honest. That's kind of my bread and butter. 4X games or RPGs. Well, I hope you enjoyed the snake with snake physics. What are snake physics? Like like you'll flop all around? Never heard of this game, but I don't actually know how I added it, like how it got added to my list. But we're basically doing detective things. It kind of reminds me, I haven't played Disco Elysium, but it kind of reminds me of like a little bit like Disco Elysium, the way the searches work. Because like you'll read, I wish I could find something to investigate here and I would show you, but to flop and coil and stuff and slithering back and forth makes you go faster. That's really interesting. Feel the ratio of liquid joy to throat pinching euphoria growing with each. Did I just accidentally drink alcohol again? I'm constantly accidentally drinking alcohol. What are you gonna do? Oh, here's something. Okay. Partially damaged brochure. Oh, it doesn't have any feelings attached to it. Ah, exotic rituals. I did level. Oh, I got an exotic ceremony quest, I guess. The Pathé Nu phonograph reproduces singing, music, declamation more clearly, cleanly, and subtly than most expensive gramophones. It does not hum, and the needle will last for many years without having to be replaced. For 32 rubles, extremely popular among music lovers. If stock runs out, we will accept reservations for the next shipment. Songs from operas and operettas, church songs, declamations, waltzes, polkas, and marches. Main storage of the Pathé Nu phonographs, Adam Klimikiewicz, Warsaw, 14 Lesno. And if you're going to watch me, you have to know that I cannot read foreign words very well. Especially not Polish, apparently, or Russian. So there's going to be a lot of wild pronunciations, and that do how it be. I might as well check out these last 2 points of interest. I don't know if I have to wait till day. I got to get tailored, and I have a feeling they're not open at night. But I also don't know what time it is. I don't even know if my character has a watch. Can you spare a penny? Yeah, I mean, that's always the fun of streaming, right? You're reading off these crazy words. Oh, wait, no, the tailor's open. What do we got? What do we got here? Okay, yeah, so here's something. So if I didn't have, I think this is, I don't remember which one this is. If I didn't have a high enough level for this, I wouldn't get these, like, feelings on the item. Dirty coffee cups. In the dregs, I can still feel the stress that urges the tailor to make more coffee and drink it hastily. Coffee is better than sleep. To sleep is to waste precious time that could be used for more alterations. And when you learn stuff, like when you have the conversation with the guy, you can use those as like conversation points. Sounds like my philosophy, right? Imploring note. The note was written by the tailor's impatient customer, urging him to promptly complete the order. Otherwise, they threaten to revoke their advance and ruin the tailor's reputation. Hey, man.
Excuse me. Damn it. I forgot to turn the key. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought you would be closed.
You tell me. What is it?
Ah, see, I need to... Hold on.
I won't bother you.
I gotta go find some stuff out about this guy. I gotta snoop. We gotta snoop the boot. I don't... Have I not snooped? Ah. Incomplete tailoring designs. There is a staggering anger radiating from the patterns. Despite desperate hands tied... Woo! It's getting late. There's a staggering anger radiating from the patterns. Desperate hands tried to sketch something valid, interesting, and original to no avail. All that's left is chaos and impatience. Anything over here? Tailor's mannequin. This is where the tailor's ideas come to fruition. There are individual threads of focus on the mannequin being ripped apart by customers' visits. All ideas that aren't good enough are rejected. Nothing more, but more alterations. And then you can like draw a conclusion. The tailor, if you find them all, the tailor has a steady hand for sewing, but his head reverberates with a lack of ideas. He needs inspiration, as frustration and impatience won't breed any good ideas. The way things are going, he won't finish the job or find creative peace. Alright, alright, alright.
Well, let's get this over with.
He does seem upset. Hey, I hear you're not inspired.
I couldn't help noticing you're struggling for inspiration.
You've got a keen eye. The book makes it easier? I have to guess what everyone
Look at that scissor holder, though.
Is there any way I can help?
I want to know what people look for in fashion these days. Back in the day, all you needed was 2 pant-legs and a space for your Johnson.
That's it.
I don't know what else there is to it.
What do you mean?
Tell me that. I'll be grateful. I'll sew you anything you want in return.
Let me sharpen my senses.
Okay.
I won't bother you.
All right.
He wants something more than 2 legs and a space for your Johnson. Oh, I didn't know I could like select different. Oh, these are side quests. Now we gotta do... Oh my god. I didn't realize I was collecting all these side quests. I was just kind of doing things. Okay, hold on. I want to do the side quest. You know me and side quests. I immediately the availability of the quest is limited. Yeah, see, we gotta do the side quest while we got them. Is there anything else in here? Can I look through his chest? No. Maybe I gotta go... Maybe I can't do this now? Can I just look through his... No, that's my stuff. Why does he have my stuff in here? I don't know... I just have to find the tailor's inspiration. Well, that's inspiring. I kind of feel like I'm just gonna stumble upon it, but it's also timed, so I don't know. Can my sister be his inspiration? Is that weird? Where? You got 2 of them. So these are also timed. Oh, I came across a photoplasticon, and it will be, and in it a stereograph showing Vienna Station. I will look for the place where the photo was taken. Oh, so these are just finding places where the photos were taken? Wait. Okay. I see. The fact that these are timed gives me pause, but I think... Skills go... However, the inspiration straight from the bustling streets of Warsaw. I'll return them if I find something worthy. Yeah, so I just gotta find it. I don't think I can, like, search it out. Warsaw in my memory of this day when Myzeko Sekman, a Powazal loan shark, died. I can still see him in my nightmares. Made a trip to Okay, maybe I can do this one. Let's visit the loan shark. Okay, we gotta. Where's the? We gotta go find the loan shark. A carriage or a tram? You know, I'm feeling carriagey. Maybe. Yeah, why not? The main quests aren't timed. Maybe I'll find inspiration. Can I break into locked doors? I don't think I can. Where? Not really much to do here. What is this? Pawn shop? Not open. Yeah, it feels like, I mean, maybe sneaking into my loan shark's place is a nighttime act, but it feels like maybe I should be doing this during the daytime. The 11-hour workdays. Oh yeah, I already read this. Strike. Those are everywhere. Drinking spirits causes death. Vodka causes poverty. Prostitution spreads venereal diseases. Choose health. Use soap. Not wrong. Just not incorrect. I would prefer that most people use soap. That's a good announcement to have. Vodka causes increased confidence, which causes venereal diseases. Watchman's report. I am reporting on... maybe not. I mean, there is not... I'm reporting on suspicious behavior of two brothers living at number 2, the Slashki brothers, Waklaw and Roach, or Vakla and Roch. I've said it differently every time. Often return home after the gates have been closed by jumping over a wall. They come back at different times before I can catch them in the act. They're already in their apartment and claim to have been asleep the whole time. While Vaklav, I knew someone with the last name Vaklav, but he was American, so I think he probably pronounced it wrong. Smiles mockingly and winks at me with those red eyes at him. Ooh, a secret fighting ring. I mean, we might as well pick this up, right? I guess I'm just gonna keep going down these paths. Man, where are my loan sharks at?
I haven't been here in a while. What do you want to tell me, friend?
Visions. When an area is enveloped in a red fog, it's a sign that Upjur wants to show you something. Go where the fog is thinner, stay away from the places where it gets thick, and remember, Upjur doesn't like to be ignored. If you go into the fog, the vision will disappear. Okay. Did I do it? Wait, oh, I was supposed to go back this.
First,
Oh.
say.
Went the
Slow
wrong way.
down. You'll get your clothes all dirty.
I immediately ignored him. Go that way.
That kid, it's me. My mother thought I'd lost my mind. So did Liga, I guess. And that, as we know, didn't happen until much later. I didn't remember that Abauriza was there too. He must have been. After all, he'd laughed at me later for wetting my pants. It was my birthday. Was it then that you chose me?
Aw. Wait, what? Why did I get back here? Okay. I guess we're following. I don't know. It's becoming day.
What do you want to tell me, friend?
More visions.
Victor, hurry. We'll be late for Mass.
Ooh. Ooh.
Victor, do you think that when you have a husband, you have to argue with him?
I suppose so. I don't want a husband.
You don't have to get one, but I'm worse off. Grażynka says that when I grow up, she'll find me a husband.
I'm gonna be my husband.
I remember that. The last Sunday before Father stopped taking us to church. Because of me. I accidentally touched the priest's stele as he passed us with a censer. That was the first time when I felt another person's thoughts, their intentions.
Uh-oh.
I heard the words of someone's confession that the priest was thinking about. It was like they were directed at me. And I didn't falter to share them with the rest of the congregation. Mother didn't manage to stop me, and my indiscretion caused a prominent marriage to fall apart.
Whoops.
My parents' marriage not long after.
Interesting. It's like hopping all over the place. Man, he's just wanting me to travel all over town, huh? Costing me a lot of money. This is probably like 2 pennies per Uber. Uber? Is it? Is it? I'm wondering if it's a pure day-night cycle, or like it's just day or night, or if it's actually got time, because I don't see any time associated with any of this. But it does seem like it's getting lighter out.
What do you want to tell me, friend?
Oh, it was this way.
You'll put me in an early grave.
Duh, because it's always the woman's fault when a man starts getting certain notions.
I'm the head of this family, and I deserve respect.
Father, can Abauretse come with us to the sea?
Out of the question. Holidays are to be spent with family, with loved ones, not with servants.
Damn, dude.
Listen, boy. You'll be the head of this family someday, and you have to understand
Oh, you can
that
zoom in.
family is the one thing you can always rely on. Especially since you're a temperamencer. Others will rob you, kill you, or even worse, ruin you. You should keep your friends close, but never behind your back. And your enemies you should keep even closer, next to your heart. Because only then will they not surprise you.
Oh no, I disappeared him. Nope, not that way.
Rarely did I see my father so furious. He thought that a trip to the once Polish Baltic Sea would improve his chilly relations with Mother. I really didn't want to go. I preferred to play with Abauretse in the streets of Praga.
Abauretse.
Mom wasn't disappointed that we stayed either. I didn't want to step on Father's toes again, so I asked Ligia to make a scene, like she did when Grażynka tried sending her to bed and she wanted to keep reading. I didn't even have to persuade her much. I wondered if it was the power of the twin bond or if I manipulated her subconsciously back then. Now I know I couldn't do it without forming our pact. But if that's the case, what were you doing here?
I like that it just like pops all around. Wait for events to unfold. Okay. Well, I think on those unfolding events, that's where I am going to have to call it tonight as well. Thank you again for your raid, Vortica. I'm trying to get out of this game, but it keeps reattaching me to it, and I can't click anywhere else. Let me see if I can pass this here right on. Right on. Let's see. Is anybody playing this game? I don't think so. I think it's only me. But yeah, it's literally only me. Okay. Anybody have any raid suggestions? Otherwise, I probably will just leave. But if anybody's got any raid suggestions, I'll take them. Maybe we see. I don't know. The raid thing is not. I thought you could like search random people in the new raid thing, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. Interesting. Well, if nobody's got any raid suggestions, I think I'm just gonna head to bed because I am tired. But anyway, thank you for the raid, Vortica. Thanks for the sub, Chuckles. And I hope you all have a good week. I'm going to try streaming a bit more this week because I have the whole half of the week off. I just have to go to work one more time on Tuesday. And we'll see how that goes. But anyway, see you all